Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the 6th of October. It's a nice bright and sunny morning and I've decided to ride to work. I had a day off yesterday which gave me the opportunity to look into the setup for my GoPro. I received a Telesin chin mount which I managed to hook up to my helmet yesterday, and I actually quite like how it looks and I like the setup now. No more cables, no more wires going into my phone to record the audio, and now I can record the audio and FPV first person view directly from the GoPro. So this morning's video is just about testing out the system and seeing how it actually goes. So it's about a 30-kilometer ride to work. I live in the northern suburbs and I work in the eastern suburbs, so it's quite a distance in the morning to travel. But on days like this, when it's nice and bright and sunny, it's actually quite fun. Lets you get out there on the bike and enjoy the ride before you get stressed with the whole days of work that is up for you. Last weekend I released a video on the mods that I have got on my V-strom 650, and that video was actually received quite well. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Now the sad news yesterday was they recorded a new record high number of cases. From memory, I think we had about 1,700 new cases yesterday, which was a bloody large number, and it is quite frustrating, those numbers. However, the vaccination uptake seems to be improving amongst the citizens out there, which is good. The construction industry is back to work, which is also great, because I've got a house that is under construction at the moment and the delays was getting me a bit frustrated, because I'm hoping to move in there soon. So it's a good thing that that's sorted, and they've opened up. However, I think they've mandated that they're only returning back to work with 25% capacity, and that all construction workers have to show proof of either proof of being vaccinated or proof of an appointment being booked for vaccine within the next 2 weeks or something. And I think they are expecting everyone to be vaccinated by mid-November. So that's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I suppose if they get that done, the election will be quite good and we can open up sooner. There was relaxation in the travel limits. I think now we are allowed to travel 15 kilometers. I'm not sure if the curfew is still on, but I'm pretty sure that the 15 kilometers is definitely on. And I think the reasons to leave house has not changed. It's still the 6 reasons to leave house. But you're allowed to, if you're fully vaccinated, you can meet up with individuals that are fully vaccinated for up to 4 hours. And I think they've opened up sporting areas like golf and so on, so you could start playing golf, which is great. So they're gradually opening up. So I just got into the M80 heading towards Greensboro. I like the way the V-strom handles on the freeway. As I said before, because of the weight, it sort of just sticks on the road. Crosswinds don't bother me as much as it used to. And I think in my last video where I talked about the mods, I mentioned that this bike is restricted. It's a Lance approved motorbike. But as you can see, I'm holding up highway speeds fairly easily. I'm cruising on the 5th gear at the moment. I like to stay on the 5th on the highways for some reason, and only change to 6 if I know it's going to be long road. So like that, change to 6th gear now. Still maintaining at about 106 kilometers an hour. Now, when I go about 106 on the motorbike, it actually means that I'm going at about 100, because I sort of compared it. It's about 6 kilometers over what your GPS speed would be. So it's quite safe to travel between the 104 to 106 limit when you're on a 100 kilometer zone. I actually like this mount because the beauty of it is I can actually look at the screen and I can see that it's actually recording, which is great. So I know precisely what's happening whether I'm recording or not, because sometimes there have been occasions where I thought I was recording and then I get to a destination and realize that oops, nothing happened. So this is good. It's not obstructing my view by any way, and also it's very, very stable. So thank you, Telesin, for creating such good mounts. So I'll have the mount links to the mount in the description. I've got this from Amazon. So check out the links in the description below if you're interested in the mount. a bit on what I do for my living. So I'm a medical scientist. I currently supervise the Haematology, blood bank and flow cytometry laboratory, and I've been in this field for over 15 years now. So it's been an extremely rewarding career, rewarding field to be in. It looks at all sorts of cases, all sorts of complications, which is quite fun. So pathology is what the general term would be. We normally provide a lot of services for the community in terms of blood tests and so on, but often not speaked of very much. In light of COVID, pathology has shined in the limelight as we play an important role in performing all the COVID testing. So in a way, COVID has actually brought the profession up in the forefront, which is good. So what's haematology? Haematology is the study of blood-related disorders. So there are three components in your blood. You've got the red cells, the white cells, and the platelets. So we look at all three components as a whole, and we can then diagnose conditions, so such as leukemias and many other blood-related disorders. There's also a sub-component of hematology which we call coagulation, which looks at all the proteins that you have within your blood that helps you form a clot when you bleed. So in some people the clot can form too fast, and in some individuals the clot can form too slow, and we classify this as bleeding disorders. So that's hematology. We look at disorders related to your blood, both from the cellular component or perspective, as well as the proteins and coagulation factors. Then we talk about blood transfusion or the blood bank. So the blood bank laboratory basically does all the pre-transfusion testing or compatibility testing. So in the event you're injured, you need a blood transfusion, we do all the compatibility testing in the lab, get a sample of your blood, we work out what your blood group is, we work out if you've got any antibodies, and then we select, or cross-match is the term we use, compatible blood for you, so that when you get this blood for transfusion, there is no effects on you, no adverse effects, you don't get sick, or your body does not reject it. So we call this compatibility testing, and that's mainly what the blood bank laboratory does. Now the blood bank laboratory is an extremely important part of every hospital, especially if you've got a trauma center and if you've got operation theaters, because as you know, things can go bad really quickly, and blood products are extremely important and essential. So the lab has to be always on a ready to go mode, and we are often, you know, very busy providing the best care possible to our patients and our stakeholders, doctors as well. So that's blood bank. I also look after the flow cytometry laboratory. Well, the flow cytometry laboratory is a specialized lab where it's derived from hematology essentially, but what we do in the flow cytometry laboratory is the confirmation of a disease is done through flow cytometry markers. So we would analyze your blood cells for specific markers or specific antigens coating those red cells. Either they are present or either they are absent, and then they sort of match with a pattern that correlates with a particular disease. So for certain types of leukemia, you will have certain types of antigen present, and you might be missing a certain number of antigens and so on. We call these CD markers. So that's what the flow cytometry laboratory does, and again it plays a really important part in diagnosing blood related disorders. So yeah, that was a brief of what I do in the laboratory and what it means by hematology, blood bank and flow cytometry testing. Hope that was some handy information for you. School zone here. This is a very popular spot for cops. So normally they hide around this area here, and they normally have their speed cameras. I've seen a lot of people get pulled over here. So I think according to the Victorian roadmap, we are expecting freedom mid-November, maybe. So I've got my fingers crossed for that and hoping that is really the case. Oh, come on. Not sure what they're doing here either. See, this is why I love this road. It's interesting terrain here. Uphill, downhill, slight curves. Bit of nature to look at. nice way to go to work. Whenever I see the birds, the magpies flying, get a bit worried. I had one the other day that flew right into me while I was on my motorbike. I wonder what it was thinking. I had a friend over the weekend. He was walking in the park and the magpie swarmed across him and hit him on the head. And then the next time the magpie came, he actually punched the magpie. And the magpie actually ended up on the ground, and he actually thought he killed it, but a few seconds later the magpie got up and flew away. Bloody hell. I remember many years ago, while I was still in Malaysia, I was riding my bike after playing hockey with another mate of mine, and we were riding to get dinner or something, and a pigeon flew right into my face while I was on a motorbike. Man, that hurt. Not sure what happened to the pigeon though, but it definitely hurt. And in Malaysia, if you got a turban on, you don't have to wear a helmet. So I had my turban on, and so I didn't have a helmet on. So when the bird hit my face, it hurt. This is Westfield Doncaster on my left here. So not too far now to get to work, probably another 5 minutes or so. I should be at work. So I hope this video turns out alright. I quite like the setup so far. I think it'll be quite cool if it works. I'm not really sure if it has worked, because until I don't plug this the memory card into the computer, I won't really know for sure. But I definitely do like the setup. So anyway guys, again, thank you for watching. Just a normal day's ride to work. Nothing fancy, nothing great. Just nice to chat and talk to you guys out there. So again, thanks for watching, and if you have enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up. Do like, do share, and please do subscribe to the channel. Now remember, you only need to subscribe to the channel once. Once you've subscribed to it, you're subscribed. If you hit the subscribe button on every video, what actually happens is you actually unsubscribe from the channel. So make sure that if you're subscribing, that you do it once, and when you open this video, it should say at the bottom that you have subscribed to the channel. It should turn gray. So again, thank you for your support and for watching this video, and I'll see you again on the next one. Enjoy your day. See ya. Bye.